guys, I have a poem I'm going to read today. I'm going to do a read through, and then after I'm going to talk a little bit about what inspired me and what I'm getting at. So it's called Hello, or What Happened. What happened to the woman who walked this land, gave life to this land for generations, who turned plants into healing long before patents existed, whose wisdom was respected and appreciated? What happened to the fathers of the land, who were told they could earn a better wage if only they would leave everything for a far-off city, to become workers in the massiveness of factories, under the orders of a supervisor's voice in a new tone? What happened to the children who used to run outside, full of energy all day, who could fidget without being diagnosed, who could come home to hugs and warm dinner instead of a screen and styrofoam? Where are we? How can we come back? Hello? Are you there? What happened to the land when her people began to be harassed, when her beauty and power, abundance and riches were taken advantage of? She sent out a call to return to our hearts. Can you hear it? So it's a poem about the spirit of the people and the effects of industrialization. We're at the cottage this week, and I was just walking through this field looking for flowers and stuff to forage. And when you look into edible plants and stuff in any area of Canada, of course you realize that the people who have always lived here have generations of using these plants. They know what is good for what, how to prepare them, etc. And it really, really hit me. You know, but there used to be people, even here, living in such a different way. There used to be people in tune with the earth, like seeing themselves as guardians and stewards of the earth, not just consumers or workers. So that's sort of what the first verse is about, the woman who walked this land, and whose wisdom was respected and appreciated. The idea that there, have been cultures where women have positions of power, where their wisdom and intuition are respected, rather than being seen as sex objects. The second verse, what happened to the fathers of the land? I was visiting there's a little museum in the town of Magnetawan, and they have a steam engine. I'm not sure exactly when it was made, but it's like from when they really used steam engines in the factories. And these are massive things, like just one steam engine, and there would be tons and tons of them in a factory, letting out smoke and exhaust and coal and tar, and like, it would be hard work working on one of those, like, about the problems that women have had over the past 100 or 200 years in society. But I was just thinking, men need gentleness so much too. It's not natural for humans to work at these massive, dangerous machines all day, putting chemicals into their lungs. And you work on that all day and you come home, like, how could we expect families to be happy when we are turning our men into the kind of people that have to go into that situation daily? And this applies, all over the world in several ways. And there are just so many fathers and other kinds of parents, of course, who have everything, left their families, left their children, left their homeland to try and make a better life for themselves, to earn a decent wage, doing shitty work, and it has an effect on us all. And then the next verse, what happened to the children who used to run outside, who could fidget without being diagnosed? This is a big one for me. Like, children are supposed to be outside. Children have so much energy, you know. Nowadays, and especially if you are in like an urban elementary school setting, you're supposed to sit straight, you know, hands by your side, and only put your hand up if you have something to talk. And that's not what life is. That's not what a child is, you know. They're supposed to be running up the trees and splashing outside and you know, exploring their bodies and reminding us all about the excitement of life. My dad was saying, you know, when he grew up, at the end of the day, you would literally hear the mothers coming out of the house and being like, Sheldon! And like calling their children home because they had just been out all day playing. And I think that's such a nice idea. And as a society, all of us have got to be more encouraging to our inner child. You know, children, how we treat the child is relative to our society as a whole, and children are not burdens to, you know, find occupations for them. Excuse me. Children are gifts who, like, full of creativity and full of the newness and the freshness of life. They deserve to be playing. They deserve to have space to be outside, not put in front of screens and seen as burdens, oh, you know, figuring out how to occupy their time. And then the next verse about what happened to the land when her beauty and power, abundance and riches were taken advantage of. This I see as a parallel to how we treat women. You know, beauty and everything that is woman, the society wants without valuing. And we do the same thing to the land. You know, we like going to the cottage, we like traveling, we like enjoying nature, we sure like gold around our necks and you know, all the little bits that are mined from the earth that go into our phone. But we don't honor the earth. We take and we take and we take, and you just can't do that. And so then the last little bit, she sent out a call to return to our hearts. Can you hear it? Because I feel like right now so many people are being born and are born, or even are old and are, you know, being called back to their hearts. There are so many people right now who are so passionate and so able to change the way that we are living in society. People who, without trying to recreate the way the world was, you know, we don't have to go back to being any society in the past, but we have got to change the way that we live. And it starts by listening to our hearts. And I just like the idea of everyone, you know, being interested in crystals now, and, you know, star seeds and all these different people awakening up. It's all a call from the earth. She's calling us back to notice that we already have everything we want. To notice the beauty and the abundance around us. If only we can hear it, we already have everything we want. You know, in nature there is no lack. And so yeah, that's pretty much it. I hope you guys could hear me okay out here. And I will be posting a picture of my written up poem on my Instagram. I'll write the name down below on YouTube. Thank you for watching. I will catch you guys another time.